You're skating on thin ice. Now, that's a cold fact. So you better know that.
Nothing but arrows and darts in my collection. The archery's progressive. When I first used it, it was casual. Now I'm moving up to practical so you can be the target for a lesson. I don't think of you when I think of battle artists that are legends. I think, what's his face, possessed, Stig, martyrs representing. I'll play psalms on your aged palms just as I read them. Bring your disciples. If they disciple, I swear to God their guardian angels are starting intervention. And T cries as I guide his partners up to heaven. And meteorites leap from the sky causing palaver in your trenches.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Greetings. Pretty awkward meeting. Guilt, shame, fear, admiration, all in the same blender. You must have some mixed feelings. Now, Earth said we flipped off Cam, but I let him choose if he wanted to go first. And he was surprised as fuck, like, what's up with that? I know, it's surprising, like being in England. In my absence, you've done so well as the poor man's Nils. They'll soon think of me as the rich man's Ogmios. But I'm not gonna make this out to be some teacher versus student shit, because that would involve a cosign. I didn't have anything to do with this. You just figured if you were even more Nils than I am, then everyone would love your rhyme style. The problem is, I was already walking a fine line. But even though copying someone like that is nothing I would do, I'm not gonna diss him too hard for it, because you know, got an English version of me. I think it's kinda cool. It must have been hard writing for me when pretending not to love my style is out of the question. Nils, I hate how you're all calm and immovable and ridicule all your opponents without resorting to aggression. It's my style. Don't worry about it. It's not my car. Doesn't make you a criminal. Just makes it really embarrassing that you just lectured Lego on being original. Most people will steal something on the low, you know, try to get away with it. What you've done is like walking into a jewelry store, starting to put on rings and chains and shit, and then just walk out like, I'm taking it. I feel humbled every time you get a crazy win. Because most people never get to be so impactful as to have their style copied by an alien.
I'm so grateful for this match, cause I never thought I would clash someone whose name contains a /. It has to be so. He'll get mad as a goat if you don't add the stroke. If you add a stroke. Like Sharon Stone with a gasket blown in the back of her skull. You're losing all your skills on one side like Lee's after Andros' loan. Or I'll take it back to when they let Eric Backer go. No, back up yo, cause you just another Norwegian that couldn't hack it, now has to go home. Face it, I got them name flips. You just got name drift. It's like Nils and his name on some breakup shit. There's a chasm in their relationship, and you're to blame for this, because you went for a slash. You're taking the piss. You may as well put it in HTML, because you're hiding behind a second language. You ashamed of himself. Take the L. Don't make excuses about English when you ask for it. Fuck Norwegian, I think you'd rather spit in JavaScript. X-1, try and associate your name with skills, but that's a redundant link. Nils and / skills, that page doesn't exist. Then you got the address right. Right now your name's got the swagger of a government website. This man has no rhythm, he just has algorithm. Tell him how to fit in the land of the living, and still he's got the mannerisms of a man considering massacring kittens. Same with your rapping system. Input variable, sound outcome, but the outcomes ain't variable, they never sound different. You a computer control freak, but you ain't gonna control in leads. I shut this shit down, Control Alt Delete, cause I hold all the keys so I can roam the street. I take it home in free, you can go home and free.
You said I'm a Norwegian dude who has to go home. There's nothing wrong with that, you fucking asshole. I love Leeds, but I'm not moving to this city for fucking battle. I asked some girls outside what they think about Ogmios. I said, well, his face is kinda ugly, but his body's gross. You think that if you perform your spoken word poetry over hip-hop beats, then it's rap music. It's not. If you want to gain some momentum for your songs, the very least you're gonna have to do is get shot. People look at him and think, whoa, that was a broken condom. He's like, thank you, Lord of Rap. And I'm like, oh, don't worry, no problem. Now, when Ogmios first came down to Earth, he was considered a god. And as humans evolved, his status declined. Now he's a school teacher. I wonder what exactly went through your mind that day when the other Anunnaki left you behind. So you always bring up how you're an alien, like that makes you cooler. But when an alien has to teach PE class on Earth, you know he's a loser. You coming to Earth to work and practice your battle rap skills like a human living life as a janitor at an anthill. His family are making power moves all over the galaxy. He's like, yes, Mom, I'm still a regular employee on Earth, but I'm climbing the ranks of the local battle. You know that 20-year-old who hangs around kids because people his age will have nothing to do with him? That would be how the other aliens are viewing him at their reunions. They always considered you a crazy fool, a lazy tool, but now you got PE class, the one place where you make the rule. You blow that whistle and turn into Joseph Fritz, pushing them around, putting them down like I wish my space family could look at me now. I pray that Og gets lynched by an angry mob. Fuck these aliens who come here and take our jobs.
They wanted us to battle because we're both a bit mellow. But I'm mellow, you're just, well, low. You're sad. You got one of them seasonal affective disorders. You ain't seen the sun for about 17 orbits. So you ain't laid back. These are the facts. I know how to chill and relax. You know how to wield an axe. At weekends, he ain't clubbing with babes and heels. He's out on the beach clubbing baby seal. This is a face that kills. He's come visiting this land from the village of the damned. I'm having to visualize a brick wall, otherwise he'll be seeing all my plans. You look like partially blinded Nazi scientist who might be psychic, just a tiny bit. He gets an inkling when his bus is coming. No, bro, you are pure evil. You have let yourself down and all European people. I should box Nils. I've been taking a piss out of his verse like Pop Shield. I'm the Zen master, so I'm the Zenist. They already done know. I bought GTA 5, that went better than expect. Furthermore, I just bought it for PS4 because I heard there's more texture. So I can really enjoy the scenery while I'm taking long walks with Trevor. Architecture, reading the paper in restaurants. You look like you struggle with simple tasks. Something I've been wishing to ask. When you're staring at the floor, what are you looking for? A way out? An escape route? Through the floor saying now, you're a quiet man. Remember when you made a shout? That was your peak moment in battle rap. When you got all passionate. He said, but what? That's your chosen vessel to lead us to the promised land. You a revolutionary now, you Russell Bland. That's gonna defeat the fascists. I'm gonna lead the masses from Leeds to Damascus via the holy vegan passage. I'm gonna work on that last bit. It's like he's back in the womb. I think I'll snap and bring you back in the room. Back in the room.
I actually got hearing aids not too long ago. What the fuck are you screaming for? You told me you wouldn't let him know about the secret door. I might have been a fan of Ogmios if I was younger. If I hadn't been clubbing baby seals, I would die from hunger. That's why we're not vegan. You, however, are one of those prejudiced vegans who thinks he's won any argument in advance more morally upstanding to begin with. So you can probably relate when we judge you from a distance as someone it would be boring as fuck to be friends with. You've made veganism your image, like I'm above you because of what I don't eat, conveniently failing to mention that your race of aliens can't digest meat. Like you, sucking the life force directly out of human souls is that much better. But seriously, if you think eating meat is selfish, why would you eat something that's even more defenseless? Is it because vegetables aren't conscious? How do you decide? No one knows how humans are conscious, and carrots are made from the same particles as you and I. But when you study your mysticism for a few more years, you'll realize that we all are. In fact, we're both the creator and the creation simultaneously staring back at one another. But if you bring those kind of topics up in the ring, we'll just end up feeling like, why the fuck are we battling each other? See, most people go to rap battles to catch some entertainment, some hot bars. Not to have a PE teacher trying to school them on aliens and chakra. I know about aliens and chakras too. It's interesting stuff. I simply adjust and refrain from bringing it up because I already come across pretentious enough. I can tell what you want from your life. It's not very hard. You have a dream that one day you can make a living giving seminars. You ramble big words and random esoteric references and deliver it like it's a haiku. Yet another great way to make stupid people feel really smart when they like you.
No plants are getting damaged under my watch. I just stand under a tree like this and wait for an apple to drop. Might do another one in June. Now I deeply regret it. This guy sounds exactly the same, and I can authoritatively tell you that your content doesn't change. But I did learn one amazing bit of knowledge. Your first crew was called Raisin in the Sausage. Bruv, you are way in the closet. It's suspect. They're all soft. 4 is a knob. Cut you down to size just a rep for Og. Sneak up behind you, leave your legs sawn off so we can truly see how he kneels before God. Must be very scared. He's gigantic. First, he had a look of slight panic. But then as he rose, it became quite magic. Your wings let you think you were flying. How are you gonna let a man pick you up in the air, flick your ears, tap your lenses. This man is defensive.